Hi there, and welcome back to another BobBlast. I'm Bob Burridge, and this one is a continuation of the one we just got finished doing. I hope you had a chance to take a look at it. It's all about why I put a warm or red or orange color tone background on the canvas or even on the paper before I even start. Always put a mid-tone warm, just like we did on the last one. These were 10 inches by 10 inch little warm-up practice pieces that I taped back together again so I don't lose them. And I'm starting to use the background as the part that pops through. It's the color that pops through. We're doing these loose, very loose florals, and we just make it up. This is where we get to be mad scientists, and no one's watching. And this is where I go in and I play like crazy. If I don't do it here, where else am I going to do it? So 10 inches by 10 inches, I haven't spent a whole lot of time. I'm experimenting with colors and having a great time. This time on this section here, I'm going to go on the darker side. Let's see what it would look like doing the same kind of fun painting, color all over the place. And I'm going to stand up when I paint, by the way, and at arm's length, and remember, hold the brush at the end, not here. This is where you get all tight. We're here to hold it at the end and let that arm act as though you're a pirate and a sword. Let's start fighting. Just so you and I remember what I'm about to do, I'm going to go dark down here. My paints are out, my Holbein acrylic paints are out. Look how beautiful they look, just sitting there, standing up. Lots of water, big brush, always a big brush, no tiny little brush. You end up tickling the little painting. Here we go. So here we go. We're gonna go dark. I'm gonna do some negative shape painting. Really, really, really wet. That's the vase, there we go. There we go. There. Kind of looks like some negative shape flower paintings. There we go. Yeah. And as I said, this is going to be really dark. The ones on the top of this full sheet are nice and bright. This is going to be a dark room. It starts to paint itself after a while. Look at that. Whew. Okay, I'm falling in love too soon, so I'm going to go to the next one. Try not to stay in one spot too soon. Continuing on, dark, a different shape vase. Let's do this. Oh, that's kind of nice. Woo. Has a lot of personality. I try to predetermine the shape of the flowers that come out of the vase like that. They come out of the vase. So when they come out, then they spread out. And again, I stand far away from the painting. I try to physically not to get too close. You tend to get tighter. Well, at least I'm still able to stand. So I do. There we go. Make that a little bit more exciting. Here we go. There. And there's that shape, we have that shape, and I'm just gonna go straight up and down on this one. Real simple design. Whoa. Brown koozie. There we go. Have it come right off the page. Great start, great start. Next part, I'm going to find the focal point. Wow, I guess that's the focal point. Just fell off my brush. There we go. Let's come over here, find another focal point. The golden section is always a favorite spot of mine. There we go. And the focal point again. Let's do it right. Well, that's too much in the middle. Let's go right over here. There we go. Now, lots of water on my brush. And a lot of paint. And flicking it. There we go. Whew. Anything to stay loose, huh? Now for fun, I'm gonna bring in some opera. Mix it into this black, it's still wet. It looks mysterious. Like little shiny spots. Work over here. Don't stay in one spot too long. This makes absolutely no sense, but I'm doing it anyway. It feels good. Now we're painting. I'm bringing some green. Oh, green on top of the black. So you can't make these colors up. You have to paint wet into wet sometimes. There we go. And know when to stop. Otherwise, you know, it gets kind of on the muddy side. And I like to paint with a dirty brush. Only because other colors fall off. There we go. There. It's not about the vase. It's about you painting. Okay, I'm going to do one more color and we'll call it for now. More color around here. Let some of that orange peek through. We're still letting that orange peek through. Whoa. And dark on this side. Dark. I'm not going to have a chance to finish the whole thing, but I think you get the whole idea. Start throwing some color in, just because I can. The advantage of a large brush, you get the paint down quickly, loosely. Still wet. It's not going to stop me. There we go. Whoa. Well, there you go. I just wanted to let you see when I go dark or if I'm doing light. If I'm doing light, I'm still working, allowing the background to pop through. That's kind of important. That's what gives it is je ne sais quoi, that kind of thing. And that's what makes painting so much fun when things start popping up all over the place unexpectedly. Thanks for watching this one. This was fun. I hope you practice and doing many over and over and over. And at the end of a month, you're going to have a lot of paintings. Yay! See you on the next one. Hi there. Hey, this is just a reminder that I'm doing 2 major trade shows coming up right now. Artisan Materials Expo, and it's in Santa Fe. Who doesn't want to go there? September the 28th to the 30th. I'll be there teaching all day long. one more trade show I got to tell you about, and you've been hearing me say it for almost a year now. Art of the Carolinas. Jerry's Artorama, you know that big catalog? Well, they've got a big art store and they have a major convention trade show in Raleigh, and that is in November the 8th to the 11th. You've got to sign up early because everybody's there. Why do a trade show? Major deep discounts and art materials. That's where I get my stuff too. Okay, people come with their trucks and then they just load up. You get to meet a lot of fabulous teachers. You're going to learn more techniques from all of us. And then, there are little lessons and demos all day long. It's great to be with my people, artists just like you. I can't wait to see you there, and I hope to see you in almost every class. Hey, sitting next to these palm trees reminds me of the January workshop coming up here in Puerto Vallarta, 10 miles south of Puerto Vallarta in Mexico in January. It's a beachside village, fishing village, a working village. We're having a fantastic time down there. I do it every year for many years now. And we all go down there and fly down. They pick us up at the airport. They take us 10 miles south of Puerto Vallarta to get out of town. And that's where we meet all the other artists, and we stay in one casa. It's fantastic. They feed us, they wine us and dine us, and the beach is right there. The atmosphere is wonderful. I do some of my best work there because we stay on the top floor that overlooks the entire beach area, the villa, and the ocean. You'll see whales dropping all over the place. It's fantastic. I hope to see you there at Casa de las Artistas. I wanted to say it right, in Mexico. See you then.